Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome
Hi,
back to
everybody.
another Stay Fishy Friday. Of course, you got your favorite host here, and Skylar messing up already. Look at that. I went ahead and went through the green screen, made it look a little bit better for this week while we're still getting things in place for the new studio room. We still have to get props and stuff like that. We're waiting on a few things, but we're working on it. So just needs a little
Well,
bit of
this week
time.
we've been really busy and setting up for this weekend. So we didn't really want to change things. What we're going to do is the day after the live stream, that's when we change things. Because if we, like when we change this room,
It was much easier when I said we're working on it and it just takes some time.
last time we changed from out there and brought it in this room, and we did that on like a Wednesday, and then Friday came and we had problems in here. Things weren't hooked up, the sound wasn't working, stuff like that. So we want to, make sure it's done right when we do it. And this weekend we're really busy. We're going to Erie, PA tomorrow, or not Erie. What's the name of that city?
No idea.
Okay,
Never told me.
go ahead and talk for a second now.
Pennsylvania. It
Far
doesn't
away,
matter.
Pennsylvania.
It's a fish store. It's online. There's an event. But
But
we've got a real nice Allura update that I'll follow the Tracy update with.
Oh no, go ahead and start the Allure update now. That'll give me time to get this here for us.
Well, I realized we skipped it last week, but she's had a big 2 weeks. She for one
She's a big girl now.
started saying "daddy."
Oh really?
She's crawling.
Awesome.
She's sitting up on her own, and she is getting into everything.
Wow.
aren't you excited for what's to come?
I had to lower the crib, and the day I did that was the day she sat up and started getting into everything. It was the perfect timing. What else? She's on more solid food. She's eating all sorts of stuff. So she's kind of like leading her own sort of weaning, and she's
One
wanting
question
more
I got for
else.
you. At what point can I start giving my granddaughter a kiss on the cheek?
Not for a while.
Okay.
Right now it's RSV season and whatnot. So
Right. Okay, so now we're going to be at the Pet Zone, and that's in Pittston, PA. We're going to be there tomorrow from 1 to 3. So if you're anywhere close to there, come on out, get an autograph, get a signature, get a picture with us. Check out the pet store while you're there. It's called the Pet Zone. We're going to have, there'll be raffles and food and drink, and, we're going to be there from 1 o'clock to 3 o'clock tomorrow. We're going to leave here at 7 a.m. to be there by 1 o'clock. So it's going to be a big to do. We're gonna have me, Reaper, John Doe, and Skylar are all going to be there. So we can get a picture with everybody.
I tried to get him to let me bring Loki, but
We're not bringing Loki. Speaking of which, there he is.
so that's
Simple
how he's doing it.
fact,
He's naughty.
where's the cat gonna shit?
Well, that's what I told her. She wanted to take it.
I'll
I'll
take the
take
whole
care of it. I'll
big
do
litter
this. I'm like,
box.
no, he won't have a litter box. He won't have the. Oh, I'll take the litter box. We don't have room. You know what I'm saying? So before you leave tonight, we have to get that trailer out hooked up to the van, so that we can leave at 7 a.m. in the morning. I've got the van loaded. We're ready to go. So there's a lot of stuff going on.
Somebody asked if Loki's naughty. The answer is yes.
Oh my God, that cat is. He jumps up. Okay, she has her room. I have my room. The cat stays in my room, and at nighttime he'll just jump up. And sometimes I'll move back on the bed because I work all night long on the because I'm up all night with Tracy. So I'll work on the internet. I'll pay my bills. I'll do my taxes, whatever. So I move the pillows down a little bit, and I'm basically got the pillows on my chest and my elbows are on the thing, and I got my phone in my hand. I got the keyboard and the mouse in my hand, and I handle things. I do things online, all kinds of stuff. I answer all the messages, and my feet are sticking off the end of the bed. Well, that cat will jump up and he will grab with his claws both sides of my heel as he sinks his teeth into my heel. And I scream every time. It hurts. This cat just is like a pounce major, He just pounces on anything. And, he's bitten me on the thigh. He's bitten me on my butt. He's bitten me on my feet. And this cat is crazy. To the point where I almost gave him to Skylar. Take him.
Well, that's why, because I usually steal him at night, so he stays with me.
Lately, you haven't. Yes, and
Yeah,
he's been
and
biting you now.
he bites that, but I still love him.
He bites you.
I love him though.
Mm. Hey, drinking word tonight, Josh.
I'm gonna go with bug.
Bug?
Bug.
Oh, yeah, let's go with bug.
That's not going to be a drinking word though. That's going to be an eating word.
That's going to be a drinking word. She said it. She's going to have to live up to it. Tonight's drinking word is anything we mention, any kind of bug.
We got India in the house, and we've got Ukraine in the house. Hopefully,
Nice.
things are going all right over there for you. We know there's a lot of chaos and confusion over there. Just hope you're taking it one day at a time and getting through it, bud.
A whole new meaning to stay safe.
Yeah. Loki looks so innocent and sweet.
Yeah, bullshit on that.
Not at all. That cat was in his arm the other night, and he jumped out of my dad's arms and scratched me on the way down right there.
Does this look innocent to you? This is not an innocent face.
Look how long he's gotten already. He just turned 5 months.
He's 30
like
inches
3 days
to
ago.
the base of his tail. He's probably
Look at you.
almost 40 inches now.
He looks like a wild cat from the wild, like a lynx or something. He goes,
Okay, I'll still take him.
He'll take him down.
Yeah,
Just wait till he gets full grown.
my cat's an asshole. You know, put up.
naughty cat is an understatement.
Okay, so you want to go ahead with the Tracy update?
Okay, so let's do the Tracy update. We're what, a few minutes in. Somebody can pin that to the post for us. Let us know when the Tracy update starts. This week here, you guys are in for a big.
I have some good news.
I have a lot of bad news all week long.
Good news and bad news.
She has been, filling her lungs up with fluid and not coughing so much. We're having to go internal and suction her out, and it's been crazy. And in the suction jar, usually we have like maybe a quarter inch of like white stuff, and then some floating white stuff, and everything in between is clear. She has been, I don't know if it's stuff building up in there or whatever, but we've been about 2 inches in the bottom of white chunky stuff, about 1.5 inches of clear, and about 1 inch of floating white stuff. It's been worse. We're giving her the Mucinex twice a day to help break it up. We're giving her she's got a vibrating chest thing that just shakes her whole body. And then we suction her out afterwards 4 times a day now. Mara does. And then what else are we giving her? We're giving her Dual Neb and her saline solution at least 4 times a day to help her breathe and help her clear this out. Well, I thought I had it licked last night. I worked my butt off yesterday. The whole thing was full of clear liquid. There was maybe like a quarter inch of white stuff at the bottom and maybe 1/8 inch of foam at the top when Mara got here this morning. She's like, oh, wow, she's doing really great. That's the stuff you suction out of her trach. And she's doing really good. It's coming out clear. Today, she started, oh my goodness. Mara suctioned her out, and she just blew out all this green stuff, which means an infection. So now her coughing and all that is coming up greenish, and it's chunky, and it's thick. So maybe I'm thinking that maybe the sickness for the last week that we've been fighting is now coming out, and that's all we're getting. But Mara's like, no, this is and she's got a fever, so now it's even worse. So but that's on the bad side. Okay, so we're dealing with that. We're dealing with that. We've had her sick many times before, and she never had to go to the hospital. We know what we're doing, and we got our job. We know what we're doing. Our job, we've got it covered. But on the good side, now the other day I was taking off her vest, which it goes around her back, and then it comes over her shoulders and straps together, and then it snaps together down her front. And this whole thing has got vibrators all over this thing. You can feel her head and her whole body shaking.
How'd that go?
It goes,
That's what it does.
That's how it does. So, anyways, it really knocks the stuff loose in her lungs, right? So I was taking it off of her. I snapped it. I unhooked it from her shoulder here, and I made her lean forward, and then I unhooked this shoulder here, and I go to pull it off, and she did not sit back. She stayed by herself, sitting up like that. And I'm like, are you okay, Tracy? Now, mind you, all you guys, this is the remarkable part. All you guys know that she has, when she's laying down in bed and stuff like that, and I'll come on this side, and she'll go ahead and turn her head over slowly towards me and watch me, And then I'll talk to her on this side, and she'll turn her head slowly over this way, and she'll watch me there. I thought that was great. She was sitting forward like this, and I'm like, "Are you okay, Tracy?" She don't want to lay down. I went to push her back, and she sat back up. She's in the bed, sitting up on her own, and even after I pushed her back, she's sitting up, and I'm like, "Are you okay, Tracy?" And she does this, and this is what was amazing: how fast she moved her head, and the things she was doing. She went like this. She goes.
You were like, Skylar, Skylar. You were
I'm
screaming.
like, Tracy's looking all around, right? She's moving her head like this, and then looking, and her eyes are going everywhere, and her head's moving fast, and she just keeps doing this, and she's got this look like on her face, like, what is all this? Like, I don't know. Maybe she's able to start seeing now. I don't know, but it was amazing to me. So I got all, Skylar, come here.
You were like, I need to make sure I'm not dreaming.
So she comes running out, and Tracy's looking all around, and I'm like, so I'm trying to now, I talk to her on this side, and I run to that side of the bed, and I'm trying to talk to her and see if she's, moving back and forth. It was so amazing that she can move that fast now, and she's in control of her body that much that she can sit up on her own, hold her head up, and turn that fast, and look around. Her eyes were looking everywhere as she was turning,
I thought she was possessed. How was that?
Stop.
No, it was actually crazy. I couldn't believe it. I was like, are you...
I'm out there. I'm in tears. I'm like, "Oh, Tracy, you're coming back."
I had told you. I was like, "Are you sure it's not like one of her support pillows?" So you took the support pillows out, and she was still doing the exact same thing.
Yeah. She was. Oh my God! It was like she was looking all around, like, "What is going on? What is this? What is? Where am I at?" She was like so inquisitive looking as she's looking around, and it was so quick. It wasn't slow. It wasn't what's going on over here?
No, but
it was quick.
She had her neck fully elevated, like upwards.
Yeah, she was looking all around, up, down, left, right. It was crazy.
I was like,
And
man,
then,
she must be tired after that, because using those muscles after not having used them for so long.
so she sat up for an awful long time, and I let her sit there.
At least 5 minutes.
And she does that every time now, watching the TV and stuff. When Mara's got her in the chair, Mara will have her sitting up, and she holds her own head up for like half hour at a time and just keeps looking at things. She's very inquisitive and interested. So there has been some development. I don't care what them doctors say. Give her more time. Eventually, I know I don't have dreams that she's gonna wake up one day and be Tracy again. I know that it's going to come back slowly. If she comes back, it's going to come back slowly, and then we're going to have her in like speech classes and all kinds of physical therapy to walk again. She's going to have to learn it all over again. The part of her brain that connects to the stem has died from lack of oxygen. She's having to make new neuron connections, which the doctor said is not possible. And everything I've read since says it is possible.
No, it's possible.
So if it happens, great. She's going to be, a small child like type thing, and then learn more and more. Maybe 10 years from now, she could be back to somewhat of what she was before. But the point is, the work that I put in, take care of her now, will let her hang out with her granddaughter for years to come. You know what I'm saying? I know you want your mom to know your daughter.
Yeah.
I know that. And, everyone asks me, why are you doing it? Just put her in a home. No, you can't do that. Every time she went to the hospital or home, she came back with a bed sores. And, that one hospital said she had herpes of the mouth. And I was like, no, I was here yesterday. She didn't get herpes, and they're saying, yes, she's got herpes. And I'm like, no, she bit her lip and that's dried blood. And they're like, no, sir. And I argued with that nurse, right? So that nurse leaves, and I take wet towels and I put in between her lips, and every 5 minutes I'd wipe off more. About a half hour, 45 minutes later, when that nurse came back, she's like, sir, you can't be touching her. We're having the medical team come down, or the highly toxic medical infectious disease team come down, and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, she don't have herpes. What is wrong with you people? And I'm like, look at her. Almost all the blood's gone. And, she's like, sir, you need to stop touching her. And I reached over, I grabbed her lips and I rubbed them in and I rubbed them against my own lips. I'm like, well, now I got herpes, right? She's like, oh my God. She left the room.
No, but in all
I
seriousness,
never got herpes. And all it was she bit her lip because they didn't watch her. Blood all over her mouth and dried, and they weren't going to wipe it off.
Right.
This is how people get taken care of in these hospitals and nursing homes.
No,
We sent her to, because she was not allowed to come home, we sent her from McKinley, because they're only allowed there 28 days. That was a nursing, highly, it was an ICU nursing home. And the insurance only paid for 28 days. After that, they had to pick a nursing home. We picked Avon Nursing Home. We sent her there. She was there for 10 days. Now, after 10 days, I'm trying to get up there. They won't let me see her because of COVID and all that. I'm not allowed to visit. I'm not allowed to come in there. But after 10 days, they send her to the hospital. And I find out why. She's got a black spot on her back in her coxal region, which is your tailbone area, right where the butt crack splits. Right there. It's black. It's like 3 inches thick, and it was just necrotic, dying skin. They never, ever repositioned her for that 10 days. She laid on her back, got this huge pressure wound, and then sent her to the hospital. And then she lost 10 pounds. How does a person 100 pounds lose 10 pounds in 10 days? You know how? They did not feed her at all. She laid in that room. No one took care of her. And then they sent her to the hospital. So now she's 91 pounds. Poor little Trace. No one should have to go through this. No one's loved one should have to go through this. At least get the minimal care, right? They did not. This is why I will not let her go to any hospital, any nursing home, none of that. I don't care. My life's over with. I will stay here 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and take care of her. It's horrible, but I deal with it. The nursing homes suck. And, a lot of people say, well, I work for a good one. Well, yeah, but I've tried her in 7 different before I was allowed to take her home. You know how I got to take her home? One of the nursing homes made a mistake and said that her husband is here. So Medicare kicked her off of Medicare because her husband makes too much money. I had to go and prove to them, and soon as she got kicked off welfare, they're like, oh, well, sir, all that time that you wanted her to come home, well, we're willing to work with you now. As long as you come in, learn the procedures, wear the mask and the gown and the gloves, we'll teach you how. So I went in for one 12-hour training period, and they're going to let her come home with me now. Amazing, right? No. I was at the same time fighting Medicare to get her back on. I had to show her that we were divorced in 1995, and I showed the divorce papers, and Medicare put her back on, right? Then, the day I was supposed to take her home, that nursing home fought me. They did not want to release her. And I had to threaten to call the police on them. I've done my training. I've done everything you said to do. I'm here to take her home. And I had to threaten to call the police because they did not want her to let go because she got reinstated for Medicare and they're going to make their money. This is what the nursing homes are all about, is the money. That's all they care about. They don't care about your loved one. Don't ever believe that at all. So I'd come in there when I was allowed to visit her, I'd come in and she would be all laying there. Her gown would be half off, almost down to her nipples almost showing, and her head's all bent over sideways. Nothing's holding her head up. I mean, she's just uncomfortable and not the way Tracy would be. Tracy never left my room without a bra and a shirt on. She was very, what do you want to call that? Conservative, right. To lay there like that with one leg off the bed and almost falling off. I mean, this is crazy. This is not Tracy, and this is not how she needs to be treated. And then you guys are telling me that, I can take her home now because the insurance quit. I have no faith in any nursing home now. And I'm sorry for the people that do work for an actual good nursing home. You may have one. I don't know. All I know is the 7 that I've been dealt with all sucked. All were terrible. All were horrible. And now she's not had one bed sore in the 2.5 years she's been home. So, I'm not a nurse. I'm not an LPN. I'm not even a what do you call that when the nurse's aide? I'm not an aide. You know what I'm saying? I'm just some guy. And, usually guys are like, give me my beer, give me my dinner, and leave me alone. I'm going the extra to take care of Tracy because that's the decent right thing to do. That's what anyone deserves. And I don't know.
In all seriousness, though, when she was lifting up her head like that, I mean, it even freaked me out a little bit. It seemed like she was about to just like get up and get out of the bed.
It looked like that she was going to
yeah,
get up,
I
right?
was like, what the heck?
It looked like somebody woke her
I
up and scared
believe you
her.
at first.
She was looking around and she was going to get up and find out where
I've
she's
never
at.
seen her do anything like that since I've known you, and that's been 2 years now.
Oh,
Kenny Simonson, $5. So that is good. Prayers are for Tracy.
oh, thank you so much.
Do you want to
She's
talk
such
about
a sweetheart. So
the troubles finding nurses?
yeah, we still okay. Here's the problem: traveling nurses are getting paid so much that we lost our second nurse. Evelyn been here a year and a half.
Mm-hmm.
She was getting paid like $25 an hour. She was a LPN. Now she's getting paid like $95 an hour as a traveling nurse. So she quit. And of course, I tried making her feel bad. You know, I thought we were family, blah, blah, blah. But no, I would quit too and go make that kind of money too. Well, Mara can't quit and leave and do that because she's got all of her granddaughters here and she's, you know, highly integrated in her family. So Mara's passing on this money to still stay here with Tracy, and she cares about Tracy. I need to find another nurse because right now Mara's working 44 hours a week. We have 112 hours a week that the waiver program is willing to pay for. Problem is, that's another 68 hours a week, right? That they're willing to pay for. I can't find a nurse to work here. I'm working now 120 hours a week just doing the rescue, or I'm sorry, just doing Tracy, and then the rescue is more time, and then cleaning the house is more time. So I'm doing everything I can do, but we need another nurse here. Anybody that's in Ohio, I have a nursing company that will hire you and then get paid through the waiver program here. Or if you're an independent, you can come straight here. Mara's an independent, and she gets paid, you know, her way straight through waiver. So either way, if anybody wants to come work, we have the whole weekend open. We have Wednesdays open. Mara works now 12 hours Monday, 12 hours Tuesday, 12 hours Thursday, 12 hours Friday. So I've got 7 nights a week, 12 hours shifts, and then I've got 3 days, you know, Wednesday, Saturday, Sunday during the daytime open. So if somebody can take weekends or some of the nights or whatever, you know, it'd be greatly appreciated. And if you need a job, let me know. We can get you hired. And I think Mara makes like $40 an hour as an RN. It's definitely not the traveling nurse money, but you know, it's a certain grade that can leave and go travel. You know,
That's the problem though. Every single hospital is hiring right now,
right?
and there's jobs are abundant everywhere. Minimum wage is, you know, the new $20 an hour is the new $7.85 minimum wage. So, I mean, making that money isn't really.
Well, you want to hire a
attractive.
babysitter? You got to pay her $20 an hour.
Mhm.
That's crazy. I remember babysitters were $5 an hour. You know,
Alexander
Crazy.
Stangle, $20 says hashtag Team Tracy.
Yeah, thank you, Alexander.
emoji.
Thank you.
that's amazing. Thank you. I appreciate that. She is a special lady, and she is fighting to come back. I don't care what them doctors said. That one doctor, Dr. Kumar, said she'll never come off of these 8 machines we have
I
around.
post a link to her GoFundMe in the.
One of the mods. Well, don't worry. So Dr. Kumar said she'll never come off these 8 machines. If we take her off any one of them, she will die. And then another doctor came in after him. He had us all crying, the whole family, and you know, wanting us to pull the plug out. Another doctor come in and says, "Look, she may have brain swelling because of the lack of oxygen. Let's test her next Friday with a new CAT scan, and then you know we'll decide then." By the next Friday, she had worked off of 7 of those machines, and one of them, including to be a kidney dialysis. Her kidneys had shut down, everything, all of her organs had shut down. They were keeping her alive. And in that first week, she worked off of all of them. The only thing she stayed on was the respiratory, what's that called? The machine that pumped in air? Respirator, whatever. And then she stayed on that only because she had a trach. Within 6 months, we got her off of that. She's not been on a respirator since. She's not on any life-saving machines at all for the last 2.5 years here in our house. She still has a trach because they won't take that out until, because we need to suction her out. They won't take that out until she's able to be coherent and talk. Then they'll take that out because she can cough on her own and do all that. Right now, without her being coherent, we don't know if she's going to cough or not. So we have to be able to go in and suction her. That's the only thing that's on there. So we have one machine that makes it a moist air You know,
You get to hold the cat though.
mixes air with the moisture in the jug, and then pumps it into her tray. That's it. Now she can breathe. She's breathing on her own. In other words, this machine's just blowing moist air to the tray cover, and there's a hole in it. So she breathes in. She breathes in that air. She breathes out. It goes out this hole. So she's on her own. There is no machine. There is no pulling the plug on her no more. You know, I get these idiots that say, "Let Tracy go. Let her, pull the plug." Blah blah blah. There's no pulling the plug. If I stop feeding her, that's murder. You know what I'm saying? She will die eventually, but it's not because I'm withholding food. You know, it's crazy. There's no pulling the plug no more. It's now we're committed and we're going to bring her back. And it's a matter of time. You know what I'm saying? And that's all there is to it. So I don't know.
Let's reel it in. We got one more super chat. Sebastian Simon. $6 says praying for Tracy. Couldn't be here as much as I lost my dad to pancreatic cancer on my birthday.
I'm so sorry for your loss.
Wait, on his
That's
birthday?
horrible.
Yeah.
On birth, Sebastian.
Damn.
He says your show is a great distraction. Thank you.
Aw.
Well, we're glad to
Keep
be
watching,
here.
Sebastian. I'm so sorry for your loss, brother. That's
It's a terrible thing to go through. I mean, for anyone in any aspect of life. You guys know Brian's going through it right now.
pancreatic cancer right now.
Yeah.
And they said it was inoperable now.
Right,
They didn't get it in time. So he's only got so much time.
right.
It just
That's
happened.
horrible.
Just happened to my aunt too, and both of her kids just got engaged.
Stuff's terrible.
This world sucks. The older you get, the more friends you know die and pass on. And
Always,
this whole world sucks.
it always happens to the best people too.
You
You,
know
ever
what?
realize that?
The best life would be when you're young, you have the creaky, achy body, and as you get older, you're like running around and
You
happy
become
and good.
revived.
Yes. And then you can enjoy life as you're older, and you paid your dues and you got your money. And you can go on vacations and you can jump off the mountains and climb mountains and, run through the hills and the trees. That would be better.
It's just
You
always
can't
the
drink
nicest
no
people.
more. You're not young enough to drink.
Right. You drink 3 drinks, you're passed out sleeping for 12 hours.
That'd be nice.
Alrighty, so I think that concludes the
Tracy
Tracy
update.
update, the Laura update. We can go ahead and get on with the stream now.
Any
Drinking
fishy questions, guys? Let's
Drinking
go.
word is bug. So
There's a reason for that.
go ahead and bust them out.
No.
Yeah,
No.
gots to.
We got to get into the fishy questions and help people out
wait, hold
first.
on. First. 10 people say bug. 10 different people.
I'm just
Bust 'em
saying
out.
there's the most amount of people on the stream right now than there have been all night.
That's okay. Let's put it
How
this
many
way.
there are?
It is what time?
There's
6:30.
1 bug. I said
6:30.
10
Okay.
bug.
Let's go. You're
Wait,
leaving
wait.
at what? 7:30.
Yeah.
Let's go at 7:15.
Two
We
bugs.
break out the bugs because
3
we have a treat for you. You opened your mouth last week.
4 bug.
Somebody sent in something that I can't wait to show you. It's a special treat, and we're going to bring that to you at 7:15.
It's gonna be tasty. Free food.
Oh, yuck. Oh, gross.
5 bug.
We got Ashley Wright, $10. Said it's not much, but I hope it helps.
Thanks, Ashley. I
course.
appreciate that.
Every little bit helps. So thank you again for that. And we don't expect that from everyone. So
No.
whenever you do, it's greatly appreciated.
Yes, of course, of course.
So I got a little
7
bit
bug,
to
8 bug.
talk about. You guys know about it, but our general public doesn't know about it.
What's that?
Our viewers is I've been working really hard on getting us some sponsors.
I have
And-
2.
Well,
We-
so, yeah, you both have.
We've got a prestigious company that
I like the way you
you-
use that word prestigious.
you all know and love, and we absolutely love them. We use their products all the time.
Before they even talk to us, we're
And-
using their products.
They want to basically get in bed with us. They want us to
Get
push
in
their
bed with
product.
us.
Just listen.
It's a business term.
They want us to push their new products that they release, and then they're also going to sponsor us in food, along with sending us product each month that we use, aka pumps filters, posing, stuff like that.
You still haven't released it. You did good there.
They're also going to send us food for select tanks. They don't do food for everything that we have, but what they
For the most part, they
donate, they're going to, give us a sponsor on just those food.
Remember how I had my plan? We'd sponsor anybody that sends us food by having their bag of food on top of that tank. And every time we show every tank being fed, they're getting their name and lights, And they jumped on this.
So that's basically in return for monthly short videos, plugs into our main YouTube video, stuff like that. Possible post. We are still ironing out the details from that. But also, this also led the door into other companies that are contacting me for
You'll be able to tell
paid sponsors. They want to basically pay us for X amount of minutes and do a little ad plugged into a short or a YouTube video or a post, something like that.
I know, there's been a bunch of posts.
So it is coming. There is a lot of stuff that is on the horizon.
Let me pause you for a second. Raheem says bug. It sent a bunch of pictures of bugs.
Should you show them what we
Three
got?
gums on. All right. You can
Just
go
show
on.
'em.
No.
Okay, I'm going.
You can go on and talk about the sponsors you got now.
Yeah, so Josh has been doing it. I've been doing it too.
Josh definitely got the better
Oh
sponsor.
yeah, no, he got the better ones. That's for sure. That's obvious. That's guaranteed. Nobody knows who I am. But anyway, I got a couple that I'm working on too, and we have some stuff in line here. I'm just working on
you
the
gotta
fine
tell.
lines.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're working with a couple
Product
companies.
placement for a company. Not going to mention the name, but they
Well, you
want,
can go ahead and mention
Custom
your name now.
tank.
You done? Yes.
Custom tank,
I'm not
basically.
going to mention it until it's done.
Really?
And we'll see
You're
on
going to
the
leave
video.
them all hanging?
Yep. They can wait till next
And
week.
They're going to send us big
Company.
pumps, big filters, food, and anything else, lighting
And then we have
Stuff.
the custom tanks.
stuff.
The second company is a possible custom tank and product placement for their filter socks.
So
Which
now
we use.
we're talking to so many different companies now trying to get what we should have had 2 years ago. You know what I'm saying? I believe we should have been sponsored years ago for food.
I don't know how you guys haven't gotten sponsored yet.
We've asked everybody. I've talked to Hikari
See,
so many
the
times.
problem is you didn't listen to me 2 years ago, and now you've come around and we're doing it.
3 years
now
ago, I was at the Monster Fish Bash and talked to the representative from Hikari.
It doesn't matter. You didn't have the social media presence. You thought, oh, you've got 100,000 subscribers on YouTube, I should be sponsored. But you didn't have the Facebook following, the Instagram. And you finally came to, we started doing it. Now it's, we're getting big on Facebook and Instagram.
We're doing real
Now
good on
everyone
TikTok, too.
is seeing it, and now they're wanting it. So now they're
Right.
like, oh, we can gain something from these guys.
Yeah.
You have something to offer. We
Right.
have Tyler Kerr, $10.
Thank
He
you.
said, me and my wifey tried to see who could donate faster. She did, but she did first. Ashley Wright. Love you. That is adorable. You guys are awesome.
That's a nice family event right there. I like that. Let's have all of our viewers try and outdo your mates and see who can donate quicker. I like that.
We got Desiree Bear. Welcome to the green team. Thanks for joining. We also have Lori Kish, $10, and she
Oh, Lori,
posted
hi,
a
Lori.
bunch of bug emojis and hashtag
Uh-oh.
Team Tracy.
Bug.
Yeah.
Catch up, guys. Y'all falling behind. The drinking word.
Fishing with Dano says, got my first peacock bass yesterday. Awesome.
Nice.
Demon Viking says, hi guys, big fan from UK. Love all your videos. Keep up the great work. Stay Fishy Fridays. Hashtag Team Tracy.
Look at
May
this.
Odin and Thor watch over Tracy and give her strength to get better soon.
Yes. Kathy Apani says, "Oh my God, I was thinking that also Fluval or Hikari." Oh, it's
I mean, it's
possible.
possible. There's a lot of big companies and whatnot, but we shall see.
Yeah.
Jim Sheasley, $10 says, awesome news about the sponsorship. Well, technically, some are considered sponsors, some are considered endorsements, and then some are
Here's
considered
what
paid
Joey said to me.
advertising.
Sponsors are people that give you stuff and pay you money
Correct.
monthly.
Correct.
Endorsements are people that send
Give you
you
product.
stuff. Product.
Correct.
Right. So there's a difference between them. I never knew that.
Yes.
But yeah, I don't care as long as the company's behind us. I mean, why wouldn't a company want to see our videos and get a video of us feeding our monster fish their food, right? And then every other video that we do on feeding, they see, or we walk by the tank, they see a bag of their food on top of the tank. We're showing that food company's name constantly.
And
Not only the ones
you
we
see,
agreed to, but also on the
there-
off ones.
There is, well, you see, if you agree to an endorsement or a sponsorship from that company, you can't show anything else. Like, it's in writing. You can't.
Right.
Like, you
That's
aren't
fine.
allowed to.
If they're supplying the food, I don't have to pay for it. I'm going to endorse them.
But there is a art form to it. You know, you don't just have product placement in the video. You have to make it organic to where, if for one, it helps a lot more if you actually believe in the product.
Right. Of
And
course.
which in this product we do
We
believe
do
in
already.
because we've used it for years.
well, we're only looking at the sponsors that we endorse and we like too.
I mean, if someone's going to come in and pay you, say, $20,000 endorse our product, and you'd be like, oh, well, I'm kind of stupid not to.
You're still
Well,
gonna like the product.
Come join, FYZ Aquatics. They've got the best filters on the market,
Right.
Well, you
I'll
gotta
do
like
that.
the product if they're paying you $20,000, so it still rings true.
Well, it's just an art form of organic placement. I mean, if you stand behind the product, then your viewers will see it. They can tell an artificial ad from something that's organic and true. So it just helps that it's organic.
Suan says, "Come on, Josh, you can't throw out the bait and leave us hanging."
Once it's finalized, you'll get the whole bait shot.
This is the most exciting news, though, as a sponsor, since I've started this whole thing with Josh. That it's like very, very cool. Kathy Apani said, "That is not cool, Josh."
Ashley Wright, welcome to the green team. Come on, Tyler, where you at, buddy?
There's a question about pufferfish a little bit up too.
I sometimes get to them, I sometimes don't. Alexander Stengel, fishy question. Are pea puffers hard to keep? They are not. Most fish stores are telling me I can only have one in a tank. Is this true? That is not true, but they do work better in larger packs. So, if you have 3, one might try and pick off the other ones, but if you have 10, their attitudes are going to clash and they'll live more peacefully together. But what you have to watch for is being able to make sure everyone gets the adequate amount of food. One might try and take all the food from the smaller ones, and the smaller ones might wither away and die. So you always have to kind of keep watch on that, and make sure all your fish are getting fed. And there we have it, Tyler Kerr. Welcome to the green team.
Awesome.
He said just for
answer back.
Josh.
Well, thanks, buddy. That's another thing I want to step up is the subscriptions. There's a lot that we can be doing with it, and I have a plan of action for it. And we will step it up both on YouTube and Facebook, or
Also, Patreon.
we can try and do, a sort of battle. You can take YouTube subscriptions. I'll take Facebook subscriptions and see who does it better.
You know that I will beat you on that.
I
More
don't
people
think-
love me than love you.
I think Josh is gonna win this one.
No, not at all.
I
Okay,
put my money on
Take
Josh.
my cat and put it back in my room right now.
He's staying right here with me.
We also got AZ Fish Room gifted 5 OFR memberships. Thanks,
Wow.
AZ.
Oh, thank you, AZ.
We just sent him his T-shirt, and I sent him some extras, some stickers, some pens, some
Cool.
business cards, some other type of stickers, and I just got the message they received it.
Good.
Oh, I became a member now.
Oh, Skylar's a member now. Now you can
Oh,
see
thank
all
you,
of our
Izzy.
content. You weren't able to see that before.
So you know the difference. If I do subscriptions, you'll get extra cool content, exhilarating, exciting. You get stuff from my dad, it'll be like his OnlyFans. So just post up, exotic pictures of himself in
Stop bragging
Speedos.
on me. I am not in Speedos. Stop it.
Or maybe that's just my plan.
I don't even think he's wearing Speedos in those.
Tyler Kerr asked how Reaper's doing and how my little one's doing. I did give an update at the beginning of the video, but she is doing awesome. She's saying daddy now. She is sitting up on her own. She's crawling. She is doing so much. So she is doing great. And she is talking up a storm. So, every day we think she's, starting to say something new. What are you doing with the background?
I'm playing, son.
Why do you get why?
I'm letting people see different backgrounds.
I also got Nick Hall. Welcome to the green team. Thanks, bud. Heads and Tails says, I've been a fan of your channel for a long time. Would you ever considering doing an interview with me? It is possible. Just go ahead and send us an email. It all depends on timing and our availability.
Before and after on the pool. Yeah, buddy. Look at that. Look at that.
Oh, yeah. Fishing with Dano says Netflix and chill with Big Rich.
Anyone would love to experience that.
Aggressive Fish Lover says, can we get an update about the Wallago soon? There was a video probably 6 months ago. The Wallago did pass. He always had the problem with his gills. He was a little bit deformed and whatnot. We're not exactly sure what happened with him. We had him here for quite a long time. And one day we just walked out there and he was belly up. So we can't really say exactly what happened to him, whether it was, organ failure or whatnot. We didn't pay for an autopsy. We just knew that our boy was gone. We have not gotten another one soon.
If anybody has problems with the live stream, just go ahead and
Why'd you make this background?
Because if you watch, I can take it. See, you don't pay attention. Ouch. If you watch, there's a pool before and the pool after. See? I can do that.
Suan says, hey, go back to the salt water background. What's a good tank size for a giant gourami? Giant gouramis can get absolutely massive,
Up to
around
30
3
inches?
foot. Bert was 34 inches when he died.
Yeah. He was oversized, though.
He
30
was
inches
massive.
is phenomenal, right?
But let's just say 3 foot. You have a 3 foot rigid fish that is not
He
bendable.
cannot bend, right? So you need a 3 foot, at least a 3 foot by 8 foot footprint.
I would go 8
I would go
by
4,
4 at
yeah.
the bare minimum for a full grown giant gourami. But I wouldn't stick my gourami in a 8 by 4. I wouldn't even stick them in my 1,000 gallon.
Our gourami's in the 58,000.
We've got
The
one
smaller
in
ones are in the
4,400.
3,000, 4,400, right?
Oh, we're trying to get the cat.
You're trying to get the cat.
What?
He said, "No, screw you."
Loki, come here.
Yeah, he ain't coming out.
Yeah.
Yes. He's going into the room again.
All right, where was I at? There we go. I found my comments.
See, you gangster lean over there, and I'm over here sitting tall in my chair. You look like this tiny little child next to me. You're only like an inch shorter than me. And look at the size difference here.
You are like 4 of me.
How much do you weigh? 170?
Like 160 on a good day if I'm wet.
160? Wow, you a tiny little thing, ain't
I
you?
lost all my fat.
160. So that's 320. Two of you is 320. I'm only 300. I'm less than two of you, son. Less than two of you. Let's get this shit right.
Well, you know, according to science, fat doesn't multiply. So if you added me to get together, you know, technically it would take more.
You'd be 300 pounds of muscle, and you're still not as big as me? Is that what you're saying?
Kinda.
All right, here. Skyler,
Yeah.
pass that down.
I'll harm the cat. Just kidding. Someone said, speaking of that, I seen a mermaid today that was molded from plants. It was amazing and would look perfect in the pool room.
Send it. We'll accept it. No problem.
If you had to pay for that pool conversion, how much do you think it would cost?
Ooh, Greg Woodstock said that was a $150,000 pool conversion. To take that and then start from what he did and then do it all, and add that filtration, add all that gravel, all that rock work, all the brickwork on each end, all the filtration and the pool. What was it called? The pond, or I'm sorry, the pump sump, and add that, and then the weir coming back in, and then the waterfalls, all that. He said it was a $150,000 job.
Yeah,
They
crazy.
donated for free. It cost us nothing.
There's an important question on here, though. Hey, Reg, how much does your mullet weigh?
This mullet right here weighs about maybe 3 pounds. Not much. Not much.
Raheem says, what's up with the saltwater tank? Why aren't the corals doing good? They look destroyed. The light's not on. Well, they had a malfunction with the light, and the corals did die.
Our $700 light took a boop on us and quit working. And it's got the red ring of death. So, like, remember Sony, PlayStation, they had that blue ring of death? Same thing for the light. So now we don't have a way to replace that light. We gave the corals, which were suffering, to one of our buddies, and now they're doing great in his tank. We kept it just rock with fish in there. So a Fowler system, fish only with live rock. The rock is still live, but there is no light. Now I can get another light on there, but right now we're not growing any algae. Remember, if you guys remember, that guy Hoover that was staying here, I was only feeding that distilled water. Well, one night the distilled water ran out. He grabbed a gallon jug of water and filled up the saltwater tank with water from the pool. So that puts a bunch of phosphates in there. Next thing you know, we've got this red algae and green algae growing rampant. It was horrible. It was terrible. And, that was the least of what Hoover did here. He messed up really bad.
Hold on a second. Fishing with Dano said, your mullet's for holding on to it like you're riding a horse.
Evelyn Seymour, member for 1 month. She said, wow, 1 month already. Yeah, time flies when you're having fun.
Nice.
Little Demon asked a question. I can't read it on there, though.
Randy Savage says, can an arapaima take a flying elbow drop asking for a friend? Well, you see, if you put your flying elbow up to an arapaima, that arapaima is going to morph into Chuck Norris, and you're going to be sorry you
You're gonna have a
ever
broken
nose.
dropped in on your elbow. Yeah.
He's going to bite you. He's going to hurt you. The arowanas are no joke.
Arapaima.
Arapaima are no joke. The pressure in their mouth is ridiculous.
I looked it up one time. It was crazy. But they
No,
can hit
but
speeds up
if I'm being completely honest, you jumping on that fish will not harm it. His skull is harder than rock.
His
and-
skull, when his tail takes off and hit Jeremy Wade in the chest,
Mhm.
I mean,
He
it
has
caved in
permanent, he has
his
permanent heart damage now from it.
Yeah, he wears a pacemaker.
because of that. Yeah.
Mhm.
They are solid bone. I mean, it's
I-
all bone.
I've
They
experienced it
are
firsthand.
amazing.
So I was out there today, and someone asked me, how much do you think he weighs? And I was just programmed to say, about 80 pounds. And I looked at him. I'm like,
No way.
that
way
thing
more.
has to be between 100 and 120 pounds. That
Wow.
thing,
He's
I
gotten
would think
bigger and bigger.
150.
yeah.
If you see him on his side, he's about this tall,
He's
right? And he's wider than a basketball. People don't see it on the
He's big.
videos, but he's wider than a basketball
yeah,
and
picture-
this tall. Oh my! And 6 foot long. Oh my God.
Pictures don't do it
He's
justice.
over 6 foot. He's probably like
Maybe
6.5.
6.5 to 7, I'd say. 'Cause
I
my
wouldn't
brother,
say
no, my
7.
brother was my brother's around 6 foot. He was swimming with them, and he had, if not half a foot, at least half a foot to a foot on him.
Yeah, he's a
Look at
nice
Brittany say.
fish. We got Brittany
Aw.
Ziblets, $20. Says thank you for the shirt and all the freebies. We are gonna frame the shirt. Oh well.
Aw.
Hashtag bug.
Should we-
Hey Z, I love you like a brother,
15.
but if Brittany wasn't married already, I would marry her. She is a sweetheart. I love her.
I'm just saying, when you come to the rescue, you gotta bust that shirt out of the frame and wear it.
They're going to frame the shirt that says, I love DIY Joey's balls or something.
Yes.
And they
they
have
do.
Reaper on it. They won that shirt.
If you would have seen these two in person, you would have known he indeed loves DIY Joey's balls.
Oh my God, it was crazy.
I was talking about on that video. Here's the problem. On that video, I was talking about the king of DIY's balls, right? I was, but I was talking about he's got the balls to take on the community. He's got the balls to take on big manufacturers. He's got the balls to take on other community. I love DIY Joey's balls. And then he clipped that and says, I love DIY Joey's balls. And use it out of context.
Let me talk here. When I was here, every time I walked into the room, I felt like I was a third wheel. All I'm saying is,
We did get along like long lost brothers.
you
Okay?
did, and I just felt like I was like, okay, gonna go hang out with Loki.
We got Victor Albert, member for 14 months. Says, you're awesome. Hope your daughter is doing well, Joss. Well, thank you, and she is doing wonderful.
All right, Moby Dick of dopeness. I used to like you, bro. But he puts in there, sure, Rich. Methinks thou protest too much. Screw you, bro. It's kidding. It's kidding. That's funny.
We got Nick Hall, $10. Says, do you ever get nice Viejas? Would they go good in a tank with an Oscar, Jack Dempsey, Severum, and 2 electric blue
Oh,
cars?
so they're talking all South American Sigmas type thing.
They would do just great. We do get Viejas in. I do rehome a ton of them.
Yeah.
A majority of what we get in, 99% of the fish that you
There
see
you go, Moby Dick of
get
dopeness.
rehomed.
Of dopeness.
So, if they're not in our display tanks, part of our personal collection, whether we use for education, stuff like that, they all get rehomed because we get in hundreds, thousands of fish. And then you see them coming in, but you don't always see them leaving. You see them leaving sometimes on Facebook or something like that.
The problem is we do something so much and we don't think it's a big deal. So we don't film it, and you guys actually probably would like to see it, but we get in fish so much that, when people bring by fish here, we don't film it. We talk to them. We show them around. The fish get acclimated, and then, they leave. Or people come in to take fish, and, we're like, okay, you're going to have this one, this one, this one, this one. And, they pick out what they want, and then we acclimate them to their tubs, and then they leave. We never film this kind of stuff because it's so boring to us that it happens every day.
Leanna Irvin says, do y'all deal with the fish superstore that Joey toured? And the answer is yes. That is Aquatica, and that's
owned by our buddy Steve Shin. Yeah.
He actually built the acrylic sock table that we use on
our sock table under all those pothos tanks. There's 9 sock holders, and that thing is 4 foot by 4 foot, or 4 foot 4 inches by 4 foot 4 inches, and it's got 9 holes for socks, and they hold 34-inch deep socks. And it holds it into a little ledge so the water can flow over. So it's routed around there. The lip of the sock sits in that edge. The water overflows and falls in there. And then when it gets up halfway full, it has a overflow out to the water. Steve Shin made that for us, and we're getting ready to have him make another one for us for our new filtration. We're going to double up on all of our filtration and move it to the pool room out of the fish room and have more room for tanks in the fish room.
Someone's asking, is Flappy sponsored yet? Flappy does not have a sponsor.
What the heck? Why isn't Flappy sponsored?
Oh no, I'm just glad you're sitting there. I'm way over here. No, stop.
No, I just Flappy needs some space.
You need to find out.
You gotta flap around and find out.
Me and you gonna find something.
603 Living. We did talk about the stream. This is temporary. We are working on building the new studio. We've got stuff coming in the mail.
We got
waiting
wiring
to
stuff. We
set
got
up.
waiting on things. Yes, we're doing a bunch of stuff to where when we move it, it'll be all in one day, and then we can tweak it out there. You know.
Right. We've got Sue Ann, member for 26 months, says 376 people watching, but only 138 likes. Flap that like button.
Go hit that like button, people.
Hashtag Team Tracy.
The simplest
and
thing you can do to
Bud.
help us.
You gotta flap around and find out.
Actually, no, it's not. The simplest thing you can do to help us is share the video.
Share the videos to
Just
all
share-
your social media.
Share the
That
short
really works.
videos.
That helps us
Whatever.
a lot.
Bob Taylor, $5, says I've read that arapaima can be fragile when lifting them out of the water for
Yeah,
photos.
I think
And do you know why that is?
And that's for the younger ones.
That's for all of them. The
Okay.
larger they are, the more damage they do to themselves because you're lifting up, say, 300-pound fish. All that weight is crushing their organs. You're lifting them out of the water.
We're talking big
and it's
fish. Yeah.
actually doing more damage to do them. So when
This is
we
why
lift big fish,
Koi, large koi, there's a thing called a koi sock net.
Mhm.
And what it is, it's made of nylon. And you go over the koi's head and you go over his body. And then you scoop up. And now the end, you grab and you pull up out. And it's usually a netting end. But you pull the vinyl end out. And then you pull your net end out. And now the vinyl will hold in the water. So the fish is suspended in the water as you carry him around. And there's no weight on any of. If you carry the fish, you know, like let's say we pick him up and put him in a wheelbarrow and carry him out. All that weight is on.
Wheelbarrow?
I'm over exaggerating. All that weight is on his body, pushing on his organs, right, and can hurt him. So the best thing to do for large koi are koi socks. Now we've gotten yelled at by people. Why didn't you move them 20 koi with a koi sock? Well, because they're 6 inches long and there's no weight. They're not going to hurt themselves. We can net them, no problem. You know. So you got to understand how and why, and that works. Go ahead.
I am replying to a very urgent message or comment. There we go. Bam, done. Okay. Where are we at?
Flappy and Slappy that has a ring to it.
Yeah, she's asking if Flappy needs a brother. I said Flappy and Slappy just has a ring to it. One likes to bite, one likes to slap.
It's almost 7 o'clock.
Yeah, let's go ahead and break out them packages.
Whoa.
Okay. Seriously, is it time?
7 o'clock.
I said 7:15.
It's too great. Let's do it.
We got.
You can't wait.
It's time.
All right. Give me that brown package right there. This got sent in by.
It doesn't say by who, but I think I know who it is. I just don't want to say the name and get it wrong.
Okay.
But
Say where it come from.
it came from VIP Neymar. It's a company in Indiana.
Okay. Now this all came around because our newest helper, Skylar, has a very, very big mouth. She said she would.
I would eat anything if it was sent in to me. I'll eat any bug. Sebastian,
sorry,
did you
I'm sorry to
did you
say,
send this in, Sebastian?
But
feel like
I
it was
told
you.
her that women are just. I don't want to
Don't
say
put
it.
anything in their mouth.
They'll put anything in their mouth. That's crazy. So here we got sent in sour cream and onion crickets. Okay. Then we got salt and vinegar crickets. And then we got bacon and cheese crickets. What's your favorite there?
Bacon and cheese. Let me ask that. Should I start with the worst one, my least favorite flavor first, or should
Yes.
I? Okay.
Yes.
No, because I
Okay,
think it
before
would
you
lead up
guys
to
get
that.
started,
If I start with my favorite flavor first.
before you get started, Little Demon has a
Yes, yeah.
question. Says his female guppy recently gave birth
Oh, crickets.
and has what looks like wasting disease. Will aquarium salt treat that? And no, it will not. Wasting disease, if that's in fact what it is a bacterial disease, and you have to use something like General Cure, or there's a bunch of things out there that can treat it. I'm not sure what's available to you in your local stores. Everyone's a little bit different around here, but on the pack, it will say that it will treat wasting disease. Next question you can try and ask yourself is the fish still eating? Because a lot of times after a pregnancy, a fish does get skinny because they just, gave birth. They let go of a huge load. They stop eating for a couple of days.
You're gonna surprise
But then
people?
after that,
No.
they will, start eating again and packing on the weight. So if they are eating still and they're still getting skinnier, then that's probably likely what it is. But if they're not eating, they're getting skinny and they
This
haven't
is
started
what
eating yet,
everybody logged on
then
for.
you should, take a little bit more drastic measures. So I hope
There's
that answers your
400
questions.
There's 409 people here, and I guarantee that 402 logged on to see you eat these crickets.
All right, I'm gonna close my
Okay,
eyes.
OBG Foster, $5 says a haiku. Flappy is a fish with an arm instead of a tail. His teeth bite down hard.
All right.
I'm going to hand these to Skylar.
What you do? Surprise me a flavor. I'll keep my eyes closed. I'm gonna guess which
Here,
flavor it
pass
is.
that down. Thank you. This is, Josh, I'm going to hand this to you. I want you to put this on the camera, the screen.
Eyes are closed. You guys can see.
Oh, my God.
Yeah,
Oh, this
don't
is
even turn it
gross.
on. Oh, stop
Do you
saying
have a
that.
knife? Do you have a knife, scissors,
Oh,
anything?
no, stop it. Just give. I'm gonna eat the
I
whole
can't
thing
open
at
that.
once.
Oh, ouch, ouch, don't hit me. I didn't do nothing to you. Give it a close up on the camera, Josh. This is crickets.
Don't say the flavor though. I have to guess.
Put your hand out. I'm going to give you like.
Here's a cricket.
Oh, there's 3.
Just pop them like popcorn. Pop them like
Wait,
popcorn.
hang on. I got to get this for a short.
Is the package away so I can't see it?
Yeah.
Hang on. Okay. What is in your hand? Open your hand. Let me see.
Oh wait, what
Crickets.
the heck? They're really good.
Oh!
Oh! Oh, she ate another one! Ow! Gross!
Those are good.
Gross! Gross!
Sour cream and onion.
Gross.
What's the box?
Look at George's
What's the
face.
box? They were bacon and cheese.
Oh, those taste like sour cream and onion.
Bacon and cheese.
Crickets.
Wait, keep the box. Do you have the rest of them? I'm gonna eat the rest of these.
Don't!
They're good.
Dude! Yuck!
Okay, I'm ready for the next one.
Oh my god, this next one. Holy crap. Here, Josh. This is the next one.
Wait, you have to
Put them up on the video.
Yeah, put them in my hands to judge me.
Unbelievable. She just ate crickets.
Hang on. Before we go on with that, Fahaka guy, remember for 3 months? He didn't send in anything. Just popped up a big green screen. Unfiltered Fish Keeper, $2 says, treated my Tiger Shovel Nose 4 times as advised. No luck so far. He had a little bit of bloat and constipation. I told him to do Epsom salt.
Epsom salt will do that. That's a diuretic.
Doesn't always work all the times, but I mean, you could also up the heat, try and jumpstart his digestive tract. Maybe he'll pass it by himself. You can try peas. There are medications you can also try as well.
Oh my god. Dude, I cannot deal. She's over here eating crickets.
Hey,
Disgusting.
My
Tanya
office
Dugstad,
is-
$2 says, sorry, Skylar, I forgot to send a note with them. So Tanya sent in the crickets.
oh, thank you, Tanya. Send me.
Skylar,
I'll eat anything people send in.
if I was a single man and I was as young as you, I still would never kiss you ever. You eat crickets.
Smell in your hand.
Yeah, here, do you have any more?
Crickets,
He
woman.
said, do you have any more?
What my 2 choices left: sour cream and onion, and then vinegar and salt or something.
Yeah, something like that. Ow!
That's
She
salt
just-
and vinegar.
She just threw it in her mouth again. This
That's
is
salt and vinegar for sure.
salt and vinegar. Okay. Oh. Oh,
This.
I mean, I guess you
Dude.
got your protein.
I wouldn't let my puppy lick your face right now.
The Fahaka guy, $10, has been busy with work.
I
Glad
just-
I could make it. Good luck, Skylar. LOL.
Ow, bro, she's crunching.
I'll finish the rest.
Ow.
Hey, $50. I'll finish all of them. All 3 packs.
Oh. Oh, that's nasty.
Fuller, welcome
50
to the
bucks.
green team.
These and then the other pack that I have, which I already know the flavor for.
Oh my God.
Suanne says scorpions are better and more flavor.
Send them in.
So
I'll eat 'em.
another female.
You would
women
probably
put anything
eat
in their
a
mouth.
live cockroach.
I would.
Son, you're a guy. But if you were a girl, would you put the things girls put in their mouth?
Open up the last pack. That is
Crickets, sour cream, and onion. Show that to the screen over there.
Take a video of it for me.
Oh, it's green. You
Good
can't
job.
see it.
No,
There
take
you
a
go.
video on my phone. He used to take his video.
This
There
is
we go.
gross. Gross.
They said $50 and looks like I'm gonna eat all of them. I said $50.
Oh my
I'll eat
God.
the rest. Somebody sent $10 in for the Skylar
Brit-
fund.
Brittany Zibbles, $50 says,
Another $10.
so, sorry to be the sponsor leak. You heard it here first, folks. Hashtag Jiffy Peanut Butter. Hashtag Oots Cheese Balls. The best a fish can get. Plus, this is 50 for Sky to do it.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
thank you, Brittany. I'll eat all of them right now, guys.
Oh, you are a
And-
gross
Just the
person.
smell of these make me gag.
You're good.
You're gagging over there, Josh?
I eat a bunch of weird stuff though. Anyways, okay. Okay, so this is the whole package of that one. Here's from the package.
Oh,
You
there's
guys-
like 10 of them there.
Yeah, do you guys want them one at a time or all at once?
Oh, I heard the crunch.
Take the whole
Oh,
locker room.
oh, dude, I hear the crunching. I hear the thorax crashing. It's nasty.
Oh, these ones aren't as good as those ones.
Oh, you are a sick, perverted person. You are depraved. You are nasty. Gross. No wonder your boyfriends have all left you. I'm kidding.
Middle TN Pyro, $10. Here's $10 for the Skylar Fund.
Oh,
Jake
gross.
Fuller, $10 says,
Ooh.
not much. Hope we will go to something and just joined with you
There
guys.
goes the
Well,
re-
thanks,
Oh,
Jason. Every little bit
That's
helps.
so gross.
We definitely appreciate it.
Oh, she put them all in her mouth. Holy crap. Dude. Trust me, if I was your age, I would never, ever think about kissing you. Gross.
That-
Alright, finish
Oh.
the challenge.
Oh my God.
Alright,
That's so nasty. She's eating like a hungry kid. Yes,
They're all
goodbye. She loves fish sticks. You do love fish sticks.
what are you, gay fish?
Right.
not gonna lie, that's kind of a little nasty towards the end.
Dude, you were nasty before you started. What are you talking about?
Hey, I got you.
Ew.
I got you guys some donations for the rescue.
Oh.
I got to try something new.
Oh my God.
Stephen Bundleck says, Big Rich, break out the Australian Vegemite.
That'll be
Vegemite
nothing for her.
has been
I'm
going.
going to have to
I'll eat
bring out
anything on camera.
like an Australian bird-eating tarantula for her to eat. Something that's like this big around with legs and fur.
Some Rocky Mountain oysters.
That's pretty simple on her chart. You know what I'm saying? Would you eat
Oysters?
bull balls?
Oh yeah. Josh, make the short to Skylar eating crickets.
I plan
Oh my
on it.
God.
Alright guys, send in more stuff. I'll eat it. I'll eat the whole thing.
Ooh, she won't put anything in
How
her mouth.
about like a live grub?
Ooh,
That
she just
They're
told me
like
earlier
as big
that
as
she
my
loves
thumb.
grubs. She used to feed her
Oh yeah, mealworms?
reptiles, mealworms. Yeah.
No. That's
Wait a
not-
minute. I've got something
No,
for
no,
you.
no,
I
it's
have
better.
25,000 soldier black fly larvae coming here as food. They are alive. You gotta eat one. Or
If
10.
it's
How about
safe,
maggots?
I will
Will you put
absolutely
maggots in
eat
your
one.
mouth? They're like white rice.
Yes. If it's safe. If I'm not gonna get anything, I will eat one.
No,
So you
they're
maggots?
they're
Maggots? White
live.
rice with 2 black eyes? Oh, gross. You know, all you got to do to get maggots is put, like, I don't know, one dead little 2-inch fish outside in an upside down garbage lid and water, and then the flies will come there and it'll be covered in maggots, and then you take them by the spoon and give them to Skylar.
I'll
Ew.
eat it. Hey, bring it in. I ate worms as a kid. Actually, no, I did not.
Dude,
But
she's
I'm
so
just not-
gross.
No,
She's so
I'm
gross.
just a survivor. All I'm saying is, if we were stranded in the forest, I would be the one that would be surviving, and you two would be dead.
No,
I
we
would
would
be
be eating the
hunting.
crab. You're eating the crab balls. And the
Tammy,
legs and the crunchy skins and shit.
see, I'm smart enough. I can, make up a trap and catch the food that I want to eat, and not have to lift up a rock and eat bugs that eat my food shit.
Oh.
Hey, well, all I'm saying is I'll be able to find food faster because I'm willing to eat whatever, and then I'd be able to have my hut made faster, and you guys would still be looking for food.
In reality, she'd be like, "Where do I put the stick? I can't make a stick."
Oh no!
We'd have to build her hut for her, but she'd eat all the crap
Hey,
on the
who do you
beach.
guys think would win if we were all in survival mode? We're on a desert
Me and
island.
Josh would
Who
definitely
would
outlive
win?
you.
Me, Rich, or Josh?
Me and Josh would outlive you for
Oh.
sure.
Fuck no.
Dude, that mouth. It
We're
feels.
not family
Wait,
friendly
you
anymore.
just swore and it smells like crickets. Nasty.
Tammy Denny, $5 says, "You go, girl. Skylar rocks."
Hell yeah.
We've also got Aaron Benezzi, $5 says, "Hey guys, hope the tortoises are enjoying the greens and the other treats."
Oh,
They
is that the guy that
certainly
gives us the greens every week? Aaron? Dude, this guy rocks. He got a hold of us from an unknown store. You don't want to know the name, but every week we call him and we're saying we're out of greens for the turtles. And this week he gave us not only the leftover greens they cut off for doing things for
Mangoes.
display, but we got mangoes,
Strawberries,
strawberries, berries, carrots, all kinds of
A
stuff.
bunch of shit.
And the tortoises are eating like champions. And so are the pacus. Anything left over goes to the pacus, And it's amazing. Thank you, Aaron. You rock. I want to make sure that I can get a hold of you once she moves out, because I don't know if I can keep her here because she eats bugs.
Brittany
You're
Ziblis,
gross.
$2 says, "Skylar is immune. # Last of Us."
Kathy said, Skylar, would you eat botfly larva? Yeah. I mean, as long as it doesn't give me any parasites or anything, I'm willing to give anything a try.
Like I said, women will put anything in their mouth. It's gross.
But I'll eat anything once.
Oh my God. Dude, how were you raised? By wolves?
Canned
Yeah.
tarantula next time.
Alright, let's do it. Let's make it happen. Guys, send in some more stuff. I posted the address in the chat. Send it in. I'll eat it. Anything we get, I'll eat.
There's got to be something she won't eat, right?
No, there's nothing she won't put in her mouth. Just say it.
I'm thinking. If it has parasites in it, or if it can hurt me, I won't eat it. One chip challenge. Oh, that's one thing I might not.
Moby Jacob told this as if you hit your head enough, this is what happens. Our Skylar, she's so
I
excellent.
got rid of the
How about
tism.
Anchovies. She's got a.
I love anchovies.
Wait. She said she has a touch of the tism. The autism.
Yeah, I got to touch the tism, guys.
That's not cool. That's really not.
No, I'm being dead serious. No, it's not even a joke.
Oh my God. Oh, somebody said the one chip challenge. We still have. Kathy Aponte sent in.
I'll try a
Dave.
bite from one.
We have. Are you ready to try this?
I'll try a bite. I've done it before.
The one chip challenge. We got 3 of them here, guys. 3. Okay. Do you want us to try and see if Skylar can take one?
can't do a full one, that's for sure. Hey, whatever happened to turning your ringer off before the live stream?
Our ringer is off.
Nope, it's just down low.
Somebody from Hawaii is calling.
This might have to be next week.
Yeah, I think we need to save this. I'll try and bite it one.
No. Here, take that one. And you can't have this one. Take that one too. That'll be next week. How do you do on hot stuff?
Not good, but I've taken a bite of one before. I haven't eaten the whole chip. I've had I've had a Carolina Reaper before though. I thought I was gonna die.
Not even hot.
Carolina Reapers are the hottest pepper in the world. I think he just made one, the Trinidad pepper.
They are not the hottest in the world.
They're 3 million skulls.
Not no more.
Yeah, but it's by the same guy.
It was the Ghost Pepper. Then it was the Carolina Reaper. Now it's the what?
The Trinidad Scorpion or some shit.
Something like that, yeah.
Are you
That
about to-
one
are you
just
about to
got
eat this right
maybe.
Hey, do you want a video for you on your phone?
No, I got a whole.
Hey, he
live
won
thing.
the last hot chip challenge. He
This
won,
ain't even the
and
hot
now the second runner up,
Yeah.
the one that came in second place, left here and went immediately to the hospital.
Fishing with Dano says that's a colon detox, right?
Right. Fishing with Dano. Here's to you, brother. Here's to you. That was funny.
Bruce Cormack says Skylar needs to eat Sir Strumming on live stream.
No. Wait. There is this thing, like not Irish
It's Magus. You're talking about the blood pie.
haggis.
Haggis, yeah.
Haggis. Yes. And then wait, no. It's worse than that. It is something about some sort of like fish that has been cured and it is so
I know exactly what you're talking about.
not
I don't know the
herring.
name either.
It is so nasty smelling.
I'll eat it.
People are like,
Herring.
"Whoa," before it's just smelling.
It's okay, Kevin Waldbaum.
If you guys know, send it in to us.
Kevin Waldbaum, thank you so much. He sent in $75 and said can't find chocolate roaches for Skylar, so it looks like we have to order some chocolate roaches.
Why? Well, you just ate roaches.
He sent in
No, they ate
$75.
crickets.
Oh, you ate crickets.
Yeah, he sent in
You'll
$75.
eat a cockroach?
Oh hell yeah, well.
Ooh.
That's what's next. We got 75
Dude.
bucks for it.
I want to call your boyfriend and smack him. He actually kisses you and touches you with his tongue.
Strumming is fermented herring.
Yeah, let's
Herring,
go.
that's it. That's what I'm talking about.
I'll eat it.
Fermented. It makes everybody in the room
I
gay.
will try anything once. I just have to have a trash can next to me.
All right, let's do it, Josh. Let's get it here for
All
her.
right, let's do this too. Josh, one chip challenge. We got 400 few people
I'll
online.
gladly do the hot shit, but that disgusting stuff. Whoa.
I'll do the disgusting stuff. You
Josh
got
will
the
do the
hot
hot
stuff.
stuff. You
And
handle
Rachel
the,
just be in the corner, like
I'll
going,
do the good stuff.
He'll have like a maid outfit on coming to us.
I gotta have a maid outfit on?
Yeah, you're gonna be like, hey, what are you
AZ
gonna need?
Fish Room says I just ordered you Sir Strumming.
No!
I'll
Dude,
eat anything, guys. Send
When
it.
I've seen people doing this, they open the can and 3 people in the room started puking.
Wait, we really opened the can of worms this time, though.
No, this is true. They opened the can and all people at the table
Yeah,
started
it's like-
puking. This is something you have to
That's
eat
why there's a
without puking.
trash can right here. Matt right here. No
You,
failure.
you,
Let's have some fun.
I don't understand. I don't get it.
The viewers like it. I think it's fun. All
You
right.
know what? All I want is my Tracy back. She was a sweetheart. She didn't eat no maggots or worms or nothing else. She was always good to me, and that's all I want in life.
All right, but
You
we
know,
got
I
something
don't
for them
know
right now.
what your boyfriend is ever thinking.
Hey, no, we got to.
You back off from me, woman.
Yeah, this is hotter than the last chip challenge you did. This is the scorpion pepper.
Oh.
There you go. Kathy Aponte sent them in.
What? Somebody's. Okay.
So we're gonna have you against Skylar next week.
No, he's gonna try it right now.
No,
Not a match.
you and
It's not a
Skylar
match.
against next
I'm
week.
trying
No,
to
it's
look
not a
for
match. We got to do each of us, for
trying to
each
look
week.
for the Scovilles because the stuff I have
me
out
look it up.
there is
You said scorpion trip.
yeah. I'm gonna guess it's 1.5
Do you want me to-
million Scovilles. I've got
Alright.
4 million out there.
You did the 4 million the end before.
Right. Which there are hot sauces out there that are way hotter. They
It's-
just cost a freaking arm and
Is
a
this the
leg.
death chip?
This is the blue chip. The one chip challenge, the blue chip. Whatever it is. It says Reaper pepper and Scorpion pepper.
So Kathy Aponte
but
found something new.
That the end is like
4 million.
1.7 million. All right.
what's up?
1.7 million.
Oh, it ain't nothing.
That ain't nothing.
He did a 4 million chip before.
Jesus.
But that 4 million, the end for a little bottle was like $100.
Right,
Crazy.
and it didn't even kick in fast. It took a long time.
Yeah.
The end was the worst one. The end, or not? I'm sorry, not the end. The Devil's Blood.
Satan's blood.
Satan's Blood.
is the
Yes.
one that hit
Hit
you the
you
worst.
instantly. Hit you hard.
But the ends got hotter and stuck around longer.
There you go.
Hey Josh, you want me to grab you some milk or water?
Why? He's not eating crickets.
No, for the chip.
It's for next
That's
week.
next week.
Next week?
Yeah.
Next week we will be doing, what is this?
One chip challenge.
One chip challenge, and it has
It's the scorpion
the
pepper.
scorpion pepper and the South Carolina Reaper pepper mixed together, a pecan chip. This is going to be next week.
Hockey.
Yeah, Reaper pepper and scorpion pepper mixed together, one chip challenge next week. Josh, I feel confident you can win this.
Mhm.
You can beat Skylar.
Do you want to do a cricket challenge?
Skylar will put anything in her mouth, but you, sir, can handle it. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Are you going to join him in this challenge?
I stop at
All
bugs.
right.
All right, one for Skylar, one for Josh next week. And then whatever, what's that other thing that showed up? The sashimi or something?
The Strum Surin, whatever
I'm
it is.
sorry. The
The shit that tastes bad.
dude, not only tastes bad, smells revolting. People open this
Stop
can.
talking.
People open this can and
I
they go,
have to eat
"Ugh,
this.
ugh." They can't handle the smell of it.
Yeah,
It's horrible.
Surströmming.
And you're gonna put that in your mouth.
Hell yeah.
You're gonna swallow.
Hell yeah. You never swallow. You never spit. You always gotta swallow, guys.
Oh my god, horrible. Oh my god.
Yeah, Kevin Waldbaum says, is it me or have there been less videos this week? We are on a new schedule. My dad posts on Monday. I post on Wednesdays. Live
do
stream
live
on
stream on
Fridays. And then you get a short video every single day. So if you're not watching
Or
the
two.
shorts, you really should. Just one.
You should watch shorts.
And then the occasional, if we got an extra video to go out, it'll go out on Fridays or Saturdays.
Every occasional, I will put out a pair.
OBG Foster, $2 says Loot Fisk. I'm guessing that's
That's it. Lutefisk. That's
We'll
it.
try it. Send it
Did
over
you
here.
say ludicrous?
Lutefisk.
What is that?
Jim
It's a
Sheasley.
fish.
Jim,
It is rotten fish. In a
Jim-
can.
Jim Sheasley, $15. When I get my car fixed, I'm going to come over. Jim Sheasley, get your ass on over here. There's an Uber. We miss
That
you,
is an
buddy.
expensive Uber. You let that man get his car fixed.
Okay.
Kathy Apane says the shorts are great, Josh. Thank you. I really do think it brings you guys more content. Instead of making a whole video on puffer update, you now get a short. You get a short on this fish, that fish. So if you guys are ever wanting to see something, go ahead and post in the comments on the shorts of what
Surströmming
you
is the worst
want
smell.
to see. And I will gladly make them shorts for you guys. Airtime says it was the Ghost Pepper, then the Trinidad Scorpion Butch Tea, the Carolina Reaper. There's another chili called the Trinidad Maruga, which is the hottest, but it's not stable enough to be the hottest.
Where's that chip? Let me see what that is.
It's the Scorpion and the
1.7
Carolina.
million.
Carolina Reaper and the Scorpion Pepper.
And she said 1.7 million Scovilles. The last chip we had was 1 million.
Okay.
Okay, we got 5 more minutes. Let's go ahead and read some of these comments. Someone said it's fermented, not rotten. And that is true. It is fermented.
I don't care. Fermented is rotten fish. You can have it rotten for 3 months or fermented for 3 months. It smells the same.
It's going to taste great, though.
Commands in Norland says we used to have to eat lutefisk before we could open presents on Christmas.
Oh, my
grandparents
God.
loved it and made it all the time. Yuck.
Oh my God.
Tanya
You
said she's
poor
sending...
girl.
Thank you, Tanya. Tanya's sending roaches for me.
Kathy Apane says, "Can we share the shorts, Josh?" You most certainly can. All you gotta do is press that share button, and you can share it wherever you want. I know it's easiest to share the shorts on Facebook, so if you want to do that, that's fine. But the YouTube shorts can be shared as well. The only thing that Facebook works easier because you have a wall that you share to. When you share a YouTube short, it technically takes the link and then you post it to wherever you want.
Heather said she'll be here at 1:30 tomorrow to change Tracy.
Yep.
So thank God for Heather.
Better keep these as a memento. My time here.
Dude, go brush your teeth. You smell like crickets. Oh, nasty.
Somebody said, "What does Lori Petrosky said? What does Skylar want? Yeah, what do I get for eating roaches for your or eating crickets for your live stream?"
Notoriety. Because that was nasty.
Somebody
And I didn't
said,
want you to eat them here.
Lori says, "Skylar, I have a surprise. May show up on the live stream with it." Oh,
Uh-oh.
scary. Lori Petrosky get Skylar is a champ who lives with chickens. Yeah, that's right. He does. I would say
With chickens?
I would say pussies.
Who said that?
I
Who
would
said
say
that?
Lori Petrosky.
Lori,
I
used to
would
like
say-
you. Don't call us chickens.
I would say pussies, but close enough.
Wait. Here. Hey,
Uh,
Josh, do me a favor. Pass that down. Pass it down. No, not to you. To you.
So
Josh, do you?
You
depending how the pepper is made and concocted, there is one that's hotter than the Carolina Reaper. It's the Komodo dragon pepper, but it has a huge range, so that might do with something he was talking about, the half life of it. It might not be stable enough, but yes, it's a little reddish brown pepper called the Komodo dragon pepper. It sounds scary, but
Where's the last box?
there's also Pepper X, which is way hotter at 3.18 million Scovilles. So that's crazy. The Komodo Dragon's 2.2, the Carolina Reaper's 2.2, and Pepper X is 3.18.
Really?
Pepper X. Insane.
Pepper X.
And the end is 4 million Scovilles.
I have the end in the kitchen.
But there is a hot sauce out there that's 8 million Scovilles, but it's like $260 a jar
Wow.
for a small jar. It's just like, I would get it, but I'm not wasting $260 for you guys to watch me in pain.
No, I have a 4 million Scoville unit hot sauce in my fridge right now. And Josh is the only one out of all of our friends that has done it.
Okay, and there's
Like
also,
I said, Reaper's son did the, what was that, chip challenge?
The one chip challenge.
The
that was
Pie
the
chip
Pocky,
challenge.
that was the
The
1
Pati
million.
chip challenge, 1 million chip challenge. And he left here and went straight to the hospital, and you won
It
that night.
screws your insides up if you can't take it. There's also the Dragon's Breath. It's 2.4 million Scovilles. So, like, it all depends on where you look on the internet. You'll find
Wait,
something
hold
that's hotter. You've got pure capsaicin that's just insanity.
Somebody asked, Jason Fuller said, try to get her to try beef liver. We actually have beef liver here, so I could try
We
that.
have it here. Go get it.
Can I eat it raw? Is that safe?
Yeah.
Gravy Davy, $5. Oh,
She's gonna
says,
eat
need
raw
to have a
beef liver?
DIY fish
Are
trap
you
challenge
serious?
between you guys
Dude.
to see who can catch the most cichlids / prettiest. Loser has to eat
Dude.
the hottest chip.
She bought raw beef liver for the Maine Coon cat. I'm feeding it to him, but she wants to go out there and eat it.
Gross.
Gross.
So as far as the cichlid trap, we tried that once to have Willstar do a video, and one of our big bass got caught in the trap and actually passed
Is it
away.
safe?
So we're not going to stick a trap in our pond.
Is it safe to eat raw beef liver?
Sure.
I mean, you can eat raw anything if your stomach can handle it, but if you can't handle it, you might
Give me that
throw
back.
it some.
This is raw beef liver she bought for the Maine Coon cat. Go ahead.
Having only a bite of this.
Put it in your mouth and chew.
Oh, that's really good. Oh wait, you can't eat raw beef liver raw. You can't eat it raw.
She still chewed it up.
But she chewed the shit out of it.
She said it's good.
She said it's good. There's something wrong with that girl.
She went to go spit
There's
it
something
out.
wrong with that girl.
Yeah. All right.
Oh my God, she likes it. Hey, Mikey, she likes it.
All right, guys. I think that's enough excitement for the
Oh my
night.
God.
We will all catch you next week for another Stay Fishy Friday, and we will do the Blue Chip Challenge. And yeah, we will all see you next week. We had a fun one. It was
Oh,
a
it
gross
was definitely
one.
fun. Oh my God.
What the
I
hell
found-
is everybody talking about?
I found out a lot tonight.
That does not taste bad at all. Well, alcohol will
All right,
Hopefully
guys.
bring you
We will
a
see
thing.
you all next week. As always,
Stay
Fishy,
fishy,
my
our friends.